Hi, welcome to Learn. Preparation tips and tricks to crack UPSC ESE exam. Union Public Service Commission, simply called UPSC, has oftenly announced a notification of engineering service examination for civil, mechanical, electrical, electronics and telecommunication engineering categories. Those candidates who are interested in the vacancy details and completed all the eligibility criteria can watch this video and prepare well based on this video. Let's see about the exam. Indian Engineering Services remains the most sought after career for engineering graduates in India. Engineering Service Examination, commonly known as ESE, is conducted annually by UPSC to recruit engineers for four domains, that is civil, mechanical, electrical and electronics and telecommunications for the techno-managerial post. The examination constitutes a two-stage written examination followed by an interview. ESE is considered as one of the toughest examinations in India due to fewer posts and high competition. Owing to a highly competitive selection procedure, IES officers carry high respect and status and are mandated to manage and execute activities in diverse technical and managerial fields. These candidates after the final selection are posted in various ministries and departments of GOI such as Railways, Telecom, Border Roads, CPWD, CWC, CPES, NHA, Naval Armaments, IDSE, MES, Ordnance Factories, etc. However, they can move to any cadre, organization, agency, department, ministry or PSU of the Government of India. All these final selected candidates are designated as Class 1 officers. Let's see application fee for this exam. Approximately for female SC, ST, PWD is nil. There is no fee. For general category, for male rupees 200. Candidates can pay either by depositing the money in any branch of SBI by cash or by using net banking facilities of SBI. Age limit for approximately minimum age 21 years, maximum age 30 years. Age relaxation is applicable as per the rules. Qualification. Candidate should possess degree or diploma in engineering, MSc or master's degree relevant disciplines. Exam pattern. UPSC is responsible for entire examination and the recruitment process. The IES exam consists of three stages, that is stage 1 or preliminary exam, stage 2 or main exam and stage 3 or personal interview. So the totally 3 stages. Indian Engineering Service Examination stage 1 and stage 2 is conducted in offline mode. Question in preliminary exam are objective type, whereas questions in main exam are conventional in nature. The medium of examination is English only. For every wrong answer, 1/3 mark will be deducted. Engineering aspirants who qualify prelims as per IES cutoff are eligible to apply for IES mains. The nationwide engineering exam is conducted for recruitment to various posts in Indian engineering services under the Government of India. Stage 1 IES Prelims. It consists of two papers. The paper 1 is General Studies and Engineering Aptitude. Duration for this exam 2 hours. Maximum marks 300. Paper 2 consists of Engineering Discipline. The duration for this paper 3 hours, maximum mark 300. So totally 600 marks and duration the exam 5 hours. Stage 2 IES Main. It also consists 2 paper. The first one is Engineering Discipline. The duration for this exam 3 hours. The maximum mark 300. The second one is paper 2. Engineering Discipline 3 hours, maximum mark for this paper 300, so totally 6 hours and 600 marks. Stage 3 Personal Interview. This stage is also known as personality test. It is the final stage. Candidates qualifying the written exam are called for the interview. It carries a maximum of 200 marks. Candidates shortlisted from stage 2, that is IAS mains exam, have to fill a detailed application form online. The stage assesses the following skills in a candidate: suitability of candidate for a career in public sector, mental caliber or mental alertness, leadership qualities, initiative and intellectual curiosity, mental and physical energy, and other social traits and interest in current affairs. Candidates qualifying all the stages, that is stage 1, stage 2 and stage 3, the marks secured in each stage are included to prepare the final merit list of the engineering service exam. Let's see syllabus of this exam. First one is the civil engineering. Paper 1, it consists of building materials, solid mechanics, structural analysis, design of steel structures, design of concrete and masonry structures, construction practice, planning and management. The paper 2, it consists of fluid mechanics, open channel flow, pipe flow, hydraulic machines and hydropower, hydrology, water resources engineering. Environmental engineering, it consists of water supply engineering, wastewater engineering, solid waste management, air and noise pollution and ecology, geotechnical engineering, foundation engineering, surveying and geology, transportation engineering. The second one is mechanical engineering. Paper 1, it consists of fluid mechanics, thermodynamics and heat transfer, IC engines, refrigeration and air conditioning, turbo machinery, power plant engineering, renewable sources of energy. Paper 2 consists of engineering mechanics, mechanism and machines, design of machine elements, manufacturing, industrial and maintenance engineering, mechatronics and robotics. The third one is electrical engineering. The paper 1 consists of engineering mathematics, electrical materials, electric circuits and fields, electrical and electronic measurements, computer fundamentals, basic electronics engineering. Paper 2 consists of analog and digital electronics, systems and signal processing, central systems, electrical machines, power systems, power electronics and drives. The fourth one is electronics and telecommunication engineering. The paper 1 consists of basic electronics engineering, basic electrical engineering, material science, electronic measurements and instrumentation, network theory, analog and digital circuits. The paper 2 consists of analog and digital communication systems, control systems, computer organization and architecture, electromagnetics, advanced electronics topics, advanced communication topics. Let's see how to prepare for this exam. The first one is empty your cup. Start your preparation with a clean state. Remove all preconceived notions about IAS being an extremely difficult exam to crack. A cup cannot be filled if it is already full. Always keep in mind that if you keep your goal in focus and do not allow yourself to get distracted, you will always achieve it too, no matter the difficulties encountered along the way. The next one is understand the syllabus. It is very important to understand the IAS syllabus and exam pattern of the engineering service exam. It not only focuses on your technical knowledge but also your aptitude, general knowledge and personality. Be sure that you are sufficiently prepared for every phase accordingly and go through each and every point of the syllabus. Next one is don't obsess over timetables. By now, you must have heard from everyone around you the importance of making a timetable and sticking to it. It is all well and good if strictly adhering to a timetable works for you, but if you do not fare well with them, do not fret over it. Everyone has a different method that works for them. Take time to analyze yourself and find a time of the day when you concentrate is at its best. It does not matter how many hours of study you put in, What matters is how many concepts you grasp within those hours. Studying with full concentration for 2 to 3 hours gets more concept into your brain than forcing yourself to pore over books for 8 to 10 hours. Writing down important points helps you to remember things and also serves as a quick revision, so you do not have to hunt through the whole book to search for particular point. The next one is the OK4R method. In many cases, it is found that many students simply do not know how to study. Only reading through the topics is not enough. The OK4R is a scientifically proven method that helps you to comprehend and remember the topics effectively. The method is explained below. The first one is overview. Do not start reading the text immediately. Go over the heading, subtitles and the summary to get general idea of what the text is about. The second one is key ideas. Skim over the text by reading the first sentence of each paragraph to get the main idea about the concept. The first R is read. Now is the part when you read each and every word of the text carefully. This is the only part students usually focus on. The second R is recall. Close the text and concentrate. Try to recall all the main points from what you have read. The third R is reflect. Think over the meaningfulness of the topic. Relate the things you have learned to the things in the real world. Doing this not only helps you to understand the topics better, but also enable you to remember it for a longer period of time. Speak the concept out loud. Doing so increase your chances of remembering it better. The fourth R is review. Go back to the topic at a later time and read it again. If you find you have forgotten some things, study them again. Also, it is better to study the subjects you find difficult or boring at the start when your concentration level is at its peak and leave the easiest topic for the later. The next one is trick your brain into remembering things. Have you ever wondered why you remember every little detail of the embarrassing situation you were in 5 years ago, but not the topic you read a few days ago? This is because our brain tends to record the things that are out of the ordinary, eye-catching, apart from the normal routine of the everyday. Things that the brain thinks are important. Thus, the boring technical topic gets filtered out of your storage area. To remember the dull stuff, we have to trick our brain into thinking it is important. Here are few tricks to do this. Our brain remembers images more than simple text. Wherever possible, make diagrammatic representation of what you have learned. Engage your brain into activities that will improve your cognitive ability and charges up your neurons, such as puzzle solving and brain teasers. Focus on understanding rather than memorizing. Once you really understand a concept, you don't have to spend much effort to memorize. Don't try to learn anything new after putting your books down for the day. Your brain needs some time to process things to remember them well. Learning new things while processing what you have studied will cause you to lose some of what you have just learned. The next one is keep yourself well hydrated. Surprised by this one? Yes, drinking water helps your brain to study more effectively. Our body consists of 70% of water. It has been found that dehydration decreases cognition function of the brain, thus hampering your learning. The next one is listen to what your brain has to say. You will know when your brain starts to get overloaded if you find yourself just skimming over pages rather than actually reading. It is a cue for you to take a break. Go listen to your favorite music or play your favorite sports to recharge your brain. Forcing yourself to keep on studying will do more harm than good. The final one is practice mock test. Practice makes perfect. You have definitely heard this line. There is a reason this old adage is so oft repeated. The more you practice, the more chance you have of successfully passing the exam. Take as many mock tests as possible. They help you to manage your time and also allow you to find out your weaker areas so you can focus on them. Keep yourself up to date on current affairs for the general knowledge test. Develop a habit of reading newspapers and magazines daily to stay up to date with the going on in the world. All the best. For reference book, please go through the description section under this video. Thanks for watching. Thank you.